Race Day is proudly brought to you by Smith's Biggs and Ashley and Martin.
Races, and firstly Rob Geller. Rob, of course, is the broadcaster down at Wollongong. You also do a few other meetings, Rob.
Yeah, call up at Wangaratta and Fenella and Shura.
Welcome to Yea. Nice race course, do you like it?
Yes, it's potential up here, and I haven't been here for a while, and it's great to be back.
Great. Okay, Brendan Cormick. Welcome, Brendan. This is your first visit to Yea.
First visit to Yea, but I'm sure we can make it a winning one.
Bookmakers will be already trembling in the ring, I think, when they know you're here.
Well, they've certainly had a visit.
Already?
Yes.
Okay, Brendan, look forward to hearing from you later in the day. Here's a bloke that needs no introduction, really. He looks like Robert Trimble in the hat here today, and that's Ronnie Horsfall. Ronnie, welcome back to Yea. Of course, you called here for a few years.
Yes, Paul, thank you and good afternoon, everybody. It's great to be back here at Yea. My happy hunting ground here, and great to be back amongst the atmosphere and all our friends here again. I'm sure it's going to be a terrific day, and there's plenty of winners to be found too.
I hope so. Good luck, Ron, and we'll hear from you later in the day.
Thank you, Paul.
And last but not least, Brian Blackmore from 3 Years There. Brian, I was talking to you earlier. You said your first trip up here to Yea. Welcome to the track.
Thank you, Paul. I'm just wondering why it'll last. Is that good or bad?
Leave the best till last?
Why not? Where's the local bookmakers? I think that's where I'm heading right now.
All right, well, good luck for the afternoon. Hope you have a pleasant day here, and we'll hear from you. I think you're doing race 4.
Yes, I'll off the top and doing a long distance race, yes.
All right, good luck, Brian. We'll hear from you later. Thanks very much, ladies and gentlemen. There's the voices you'll hear throughout the afternoon. Just while we're...
It was good, wasn't it? Even though it rained a bit. Yeah, did you start to get it out? Yes, we did.
First at Yea. Ready now, and off they go, and racing this time. All one stood there dancing, missed at about 5 lengths. Olympic Thunder was away okay with Jama Gold. Mystery Glen hunting up early, and around the outside showing pace as well was Velassa. Just in behind them then Furnace Lodge, followed by Scoopy the Rails. Then further back in the field came Durham Jewel. In behind them was Red Riverman, and about 20 lengths last of all Dancing Miss. They're about to start to climb the hill, and Jama Gold has taken over in front. Olympic Thunder is second, followed by Velassa third up on the outside. In behind them then came Scoopy, followed by around the outside of the field then making ground was Furnace Lodge. There followed by further back was Red Riverman. A gap back in the field then came Mystery Glen hard ridden, and tailed off last of all was Dancing Miss. About to round the home turn, and out wide on the track Velassa's moving up to join Jama Gold, but Jama Gold again kicks away. It's about a length and a half in front. In second placing Velassa, and further back Olympic Thunder. From further back came Furnace Lodge and Scoopy. In the straight though, and Jama Gold, it's well clear with 200 metres to go. Down the outside Velassa's finishing on hard, and then further back Olympic Thunder, but in the shadows of the post it's Jama Gold in front. Velassa's finishing hard, but Jama Gold wins the first. Velassa got up for second. Third placing on the outside would have gone to Olympic Thunder. In behind them then to pull up there, back along the inside came Furnace Lodge, followed by Durham Jewel. Then further back came Scoopy. In behind them, Red Riverman. Well back out of its ground, Mystery Glen. And last in was Dancing Miss. Weight A numbers on the first. First race this afternoon, the John. And here's our winner returning, ladies and gentlemen, after the running of the first event on the program, number 3, Jama Gold. The brown gelding 4 years by Coop de Foo from Jama Treese, owned by V.I. Wales and trained by Ms. V. Wales at Healesville, ridden by Troy Strang. Second to 9.
What's your biggest problem with it, I reckon?
Race 2 on the card. Stand by. Light on. They're off.
Getting away well on the inside was Winged Velvet. Northern Invader back the last early with King's Boot. Sadama around the outside, and Walker's Glen went straight to the front. Walker's Glen in front by a length on the outside. Sadama running second in the box seat. Winged Velvet there, followed then by King's Boot. And dropping back to the rear of the field is the top weight Northern Invader. Only about 4 lengths first to last, and pulling on the outside now Winged Velvet, racing very ungenerously as they go to the 800-metre mark, and in front on the inside Walker's Glen leads by a half. In second place, whipping around them now, King's Boot taking it on. They're followed then further back in the field there by Sadama. Winged Velvet racing very ungenerously, the head in the air, and last of all Northern Invader. Coming down on the side with about 650 metres left to travel. Walker's Glen in front. Second on the outside, King's Boot. Around them goes Debbie Weymouth now on the favourite and top weight here, Northern Invader. It got the break on Winged Velvet as they come into the straight. At the top of the straight, and Walker's Glen exploded to the lead. It's 3 in front. Down the outside, Northern Invader, Sadama. On the inside, King's Boot. They're followed by Winged Velvet. The leader still in front. It's Walker's Glen. Leads by a length and a half, 2 lengths. Sadama running second. They're followed by Northern Invader, but the leader's too strong. Walker's Glen wins it by 2.5. Second on the outside, Northern Invader. Third, Sadama. They were followed in by Winged Velvet, who blew any chance by pulling and reefing in the run. And last of all was King's Boot. Second race on the card, and the winner, number 4, Walker's Glen, ridden by Fiona Melling. Winner number 4, Walker's Glen. Second, number 1, Northern Invader, Debbie Weymouth. And third, number 3, Sadama, Kim Slavin. The numbers 4, 1 and 3 after the Downs Ropes restricted handicap. Numbers going on the trained at Yarra Glen by Mrs. W.G. Melling. I'll save that for when they come back. Yeah. Time for the 1200 metres was 1:15. 1:15 the time, .2. 1:15.2 the official time, race 2. I forgot to put my paper. Bill Bar. That's all right.
Just when they're coming back.
2 by 3/4.
Just when they're back in front, Bill, and just say I'll check the breeding now. Bill's got his headphones on out there, should be listening to it.
When do you want it? When do you want it?
When just give Bill a little bit of a lead-in, say I'll check the breeding now, wait a couple of seconds and then field off.
Just when they get back to the front here. Right.
That's the way to do it.
They come back around in front of the crowd first.
Just when they're walking, there's the best because Bill can get them on the.
Okay, sweet. Not a problem. The bookie's got all the money there. I think they only wanted to back the top there.
What?
Who's that caller? Anytime soon, I'd imagine. We'll go with this breeding in a minute. Give it about 5 seconds. Just wait till they get down in front of the post here. Then we'll be open. The winner number 4, Walker's Glen. There's a chestnut gelding 7 by On the Nod out of Datey Glen, owned by J.D. Melling and trained by Mrs. W.G.L. Melling at Yarra Glen, ridden by Fiona Melling. Second in the race was number 1, Northern Invader, Debbie Weymouth, and third, number 3, Sadama, Kim Slavin. Numbers 4, 1 and 3, officially fourth in the race was number 2, Winged Velvet. Time for the journey was 1:15.2. The winning margin 2 lengths in favour of Walker's Glen, with 3/4 separating Northern Invader and Sadama. 4, 1 and 3. Race 2, the Downs Ropes restricted handicap. Race 3.
The horse. You got 8. After that he's on. There's rest point. Rest point to come down the outside. Rest point joined in on the home turn. The last race was here. Another time. Rest point moving up. It'll be there when the chips are down.
That's right.
What you got there? Final pleasure. No, it's John. Take it double there. Kandabara.
Uncle Don went up alone, yeah.
Banghurst Manor, try to pull through, Cowbird. Cowbird, wasn't it? And Ballina. The race is on Monday, Ballina. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just to put it, just to pull it
If
away.
you want to record it on this here.
I'm just running off this.
Not a pleasure.
Also, the Devonshire Seas on in the main dining room today.
Candidates on the track now for race number 3 on the card. The Victorian race call is flying handicap over 1,200 metres. We're on the track going to the barrier. Opagus. Uncle Don. Bellinor. Opagus. Was flying handicap 1,200 metres. Bellinor near the outside, set for a start. Almost ready. About to go, racing. And a little bit slow, there was Pride of Hoburg at the start. Away quickly, Double Sam. Double Sam has gone to the front of Pake, has quickly got up to be second on the inside. Then Final Pleasure followed by Uncle Donna, half length or so. To Canterbury on the outside, racing 3 deep was Bellinor. Then Pride of Hoburg, and dropping out a length and a half away last is Langhurst Matter. Wending their way along the back of the course, and Double Sam clear in the lead. About 3 lengths clear of Opaque as second. Final Pleasure racing third on the inside of Canterbury. 2 or 3 lengths away then came Uncle Don, followed by Pride of Hoburg on the outside. 4 lengths away to Bellinor, and last Langhurst Matter. Down the side and Double Sam 2.5 lengths clear. Opaquus over on the inside, followed by Canterbury as they run up towards the turn, and they were followed further back on the field by Final Pleasure coming to the outside. 2 or 3 to Uncle Don. On the corner about 300 metres to go, and Double Sam just a leader. Opaquus getting a split in the centre with Final Pleasure at the top of the straight, and Opaquus dashed up on the outside of Double Sam. Final Pleasure running home on the outside, followed by Canterbury. Opaquus on the outside has drawn to the lead, 150 to go. Over Double Sam, Final Pleasure followed by Canterbury, but he goes for home on Opaquus. It's clear near the post, running home is Uncle Don. Opaquus clear near the post, and it's too good. Hard held Opaquus, won by about 2 lengths to Double Sam. Third back on the inside, there would be Uncle Don. They were followed further back on the field then by Final Pleasure, and then came Bellinor. They were followed by Canterbury. One of the last 10, Langhurst Matter, and Absolute Pride of Hoburg. Stand by for placings after race number 3, but Opaquus, ridden by Ray Douglas, will be the winner. Number 3, Opaquus, the winner by Black Opaque from Lady Plea. NJ Dyer, J.A. Mackenzie, A.G. Donnelly, Al Contessa and R.J. Dyer. The part owners, NJ Dyer from Kyneton, the trainer. Ray Douglas, the winning rider. Sam, T-String second, trained by J.W. Key. And number 2, Uncle Don, by Caribbean from Donnavale, trained by Bill McMullen, has run third. 3, 4 and 2. 3, 4 and 2, race number 3. The Victorian race call is flying handicap, and very shortly a presentation to the Lucky Connections. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. 25. As soon as we get the correct weight signal, and otherwise on race number 3, we'll have a...
Here's our winner returning after the running of race number 3 on the program. It's called by Ron Hawkswell. Opaquus, number 3, the winner. A brown gelding 6 years by Black Opaque from Lady Plea, owned by N.J. Dyer, J.A. Mackenzie, A.G. Donnelly, L. Contessa and R.J. Dyer, trained by N.J. Dyer at Kyneton, ridden by R. Douglas. Second in to number 4, Double Sam, by Captain Hayes from Marazoni and Maid, trained by J.W. Key at Wood End, ridden by Troy Strang, and third to 2, Uncle Don, by Caribbean from Donnavale, trained by W. McMullen at Flemington, and ridden by M. Ellis. There's our placings 3, 4 and 2, 2 lengths along neck, 114.3 after race number 3.
Mr. Mick Armstrong, can you please come to the jockey crew? Call for Brian Hanley. Brian Hanley to the presentation area, please.
Set. There's Kid Snowball trying to get rid of the rider, Ron Douglas. Mere words shifting around the racing this time. Wild Bull's missed it a couple of lengths. Brudendorf a little bit slow to go, and first out was Vasador near the inside, and Belvari commenced quickly with Atlantic Escape. El Zeno working up towards the lead with Differing as they run towards the back corner, 1400 out. Mere Words goes up to make a line of about 4 a length to Atlantic Escape, the boxer back centre field. With it, Commission Red and the set of Carambra, a length and a half. Then came Kid Snowball. Back with it, by a length and a half here. Second is El Zeno, a length on the inside. Vasador, next away Belvari. 3 deep Differing, and on the rails came Atlantic Escape, a length and a half. The boxer, one off the fence. Around him comes Carambra on the rails, Brudendorf. And the last trio are Kid Snowball with Commission Red and Wild Bull last of all. They run by the 800-metre point. Mere Words by a length and a half to El Zeno. Third placing now Differing, who's never been on the track, but working forward the inside Vasador as they climb the hill, a length to Atlantic Escape. Around it goes Belvari. The boxer starting to make ground, and then came Carambra and well back Brutendorf and Wild Bull and Kid Snowball, hard ridden, Hopeless Commission Red up near the turn, 450 out, and Mere Words tackled by Differing over on the outside. Atlantic Escape under the whip from last. Wild Bull goes very, very deep on the inside. Mere Words hard ridden, then Belvari and El Zeno in the straight though, 300 out, and Atlantic Escape in front here of Differing. Mere Words struggling, then came the boxer centre field, and back with it along the inside Brutendorf and Belvari, but Atlantic Escape 150 out clear of Differing, and Atlantic Escape is holding them at bay. The boxer running home very strongly when it's all over, but Atlantic Escape is too good and wins it by a length and a half. Second the boxer, and neck away third Differing, then Belvari. Wild Bull was wide, then came Brudendorf with Carambra and well back Kid Snowball. Vasador, El Zeno, Mere Words, and tailed off Commission Red. The winner of the event, number 3 Atlantic Escape, ridden by C. Mallion. Number 3 Atlantic Escape. The winner of the 4th event on the program, always nicely placed just off the pace. Came away from the rail. Winner of the main event, the AA Shing.
Mare 4 years owned by Mrs. C. Adams, trained by Mrs. C. M. Adams at Cranbourne, ridden by Corey Mallion. Second placing going to number 2, the Boxer, by Aberray from Supermarket, J.G. Simons at Seymour, the trainer, P. Gunther the rider, and 3rd to 7 Differing by Taj Rossi from Imperial Edition, Miss D.E.
138.5 the time. 2 lengths a half neck, 138.5.
All ready to go. 5th from Yea, they're set, they're racing this time, or throwing its head in the air there, Imperial Trek shortly after the start, and slowly away was Misty Rogan, settling down into stride. The top weight Pros Master takes over in front, and Pros Master leads them to the 1400 metre mark. Mr. Marcus is up there as well with Raffinus, driving through as well now Imperial Trek, so as they settle down, Imperial Trek is now the leader. A half a length away, Ruling Ming on the outside, Pros Master 3rd, then came further back was Misty Rogue, followed by midfield is Mr. Marcus, then back along the inside Home Lug from Little Lixton over on the outside, then further back was Fair Smuggler, and Raffinus back at the rear. 600 metres to go as they go along the back, and the leader is Imperial Trek by half a length over Ruling Ming second. Then further back came Pros Master, followed by him. Behind them then was Misty Rogue. In behind them on the rails came then Home Love, followed by off around the outside Little Lixtan. They're followed by further back in the field Mr. Marcus making ground. Length and a half away then was Raffinus, and back towards the rear of the field is Fair Smuggler. Up the hill they climb, 400 metres to go, and right around the outside now Mr. Marcus has taken up the running. Mr. Marcus has shot round to grab the lead. Ruling Ming is second, followed by further back Little Lixton from a long way back, and Pros Master on the rails, straightening up Mr. Marcus with 300 metres to go as a length in front. Little Lixton, Ruling Ming finishing on with Pros Master close to the inside. Mr. Marcus under the whip as a length in front. Little Lixton trying hard with Pros Master nearer the inside. It's in front, Mr. Marcus by a length. Little Lixton is trying hard, but Mr. Marcus takes it out by a length and a half. Little Lixton second. Up on the inside, Home Love. Home Love got up the third. In front there of wider out Fair Smuggler. Then Pros Master followed by Raffinus. In behind them then to pull up was Ruling Ming. A gap back then Misty Rogue, who was one of the last in with Imperial Trek. Wait the placings. Race number 5 on the card. The Berwick Coffee Store restricted handicap 7, 3 and 4. You'll find the numbers will be. Judge will have a look at the photo for second and third. Photo, here's our winner returning. Let's check the breeding. Winner of the 5th event, number 7, Mr. Marcus. A brown gelding, 6 years, by Couplet from Calamegdon, owned by D and Mrs. N. Sherry, and N. Wold, trained by N. Wold at Benalla, ridden by Harry Bacon. Second to number 3, Little Lixton, by Paddy Me from Lixton, trained by N.J. Dyer at Kyneton, ridden by Corey Mallion. And third to 4, Home Love, by Shiffmar from Gold Peg, Chestnut Mare 7. Miss M.K. Anderson, the trainer at Yarra Glen, ridden by M. Ashton. It's 7, 3 and a photo here at Yea. 7, 3 and a photo. Mr. Marcus, the winner. Mr. Marcus returning. Mr. Marcus is a brown gelding, 6 years, by Paddy Me from Lixton, trained by N.J. Dyer at Kyneton, ridden by Corey Mallion. And third placing will be up in a moment. Number 4 has got third. Number 4, Home Love, ridden by M. Ashton. Home Love by Shiffmar from Gold Peg, trained by Miss M.K. Anderson at Yarra Glen, ridden by M. Ashton. 7, 3, 4 at Yea.
Comes forward in defence, and Richard's very tidy and certainly not giving anything away. He's now bowled 2 overs for just 4 runs. At the end of the 24th over, Australia 3 for 81. It's very economical bowling by Richard so far. He could be either one or the other, very economical, or he could be outstandingly...
Length and a half by a half, the margins. A length and a half by a half. Race 5.
Bishop is with him now, and Border gets right behind us, just defending straight back down the wicket, and now we see Bishop a little flicking the ball away with his left foot. You're going to enjoy doing the soccer.
Race 6 on the program. Often racing. Jumping the best was Vengeful in the centre. Costa Cara quickly went to the front. Vengeful reefing early and settling. Costa Cara leads out by length to Magic Ritual. On the inside is our Prince Lou. Half to Triangular. Up on the outside is Lord Lindbergh. Next to last is Vengeful, and dropping to the rear early is Super Rebecca. Settling and Costa Cara in front, going nicely by 2.5 to Magic Ritual. 3 parts away our Prince Lou. Triangular the centre. Trapped a little bit deep at this point is Lord Lindbergh. Vengeful the inside, and last of all is Super Rebecca. About 1,000 to go, and Costa Cara left alone. Has about 2.5 lengths clear of Magic Ritual, followed by Triangular going up quickly. A length and a half to our Prince Lou, the fence, about a length away next to Lord Lindbergh. Second last is Vengeful, and still last of all is Super Rebecca. No change, Costa Cara at a leisurely pace down the side of the track. Leads by length to Triangular, who's travelled well. Magic Ritual, the grey on the inside, and they moved out by 2 to our Prince Lou. On the outside, Lord Lindbergh, and back to the rear is Super Rebecca. And on the rails is Vengeful down the side, and Costa Cara led, but Triangular's got up to join it, and they got away by 2 to Magic Ritual. One away next on the fence, our Prince Lou called upon. Then Lord Lindbergh, Super Rebecca second last, and commencing a run again is Vengeful. Triangular got to the front, about 400 to go as they come towards the turn. Costa Cara is given in quickly, and Triangular now tackled by Magic Ritual. Heading up for home, Magic Ritual moves up swiftly on the outside of Triangular. Now our Prince Lou hooked out down the outside, running on fairly well, racing towards the 200. Triangular battling back. Magic Ritual, the grey of the outside, followed out wide by our Prince Lou. Triangular and Magic Ritual settle down to fight it out with our Prince Lou. On the inside, Triangular just in front of Magic Ritual, and Vengeful the inside, but still in front, close to home, Triangular. And Triangular won it by half a length to Vengeful, who got up on the fence to run second. Our Prince Lou is third, back behind it, Magic Ritual weakened. A length to Super Rebecca, Lord Lindbergh, and Costa Cara's run last. Stand by for placings, and you'll find that Triangular has won at number 5. Triangular has pulled out plenty in the last 100 to score. Number 9, Vengeful, who's come through nicely on the inside, has got up to run second. And third was our Prince Lou, number 3, who was in the firing line but couldn't quite pick up the leading horse. But the winner is number 5, Triangular, ridden by Corey Mallion. Got to the front, coming to the turn, and has kicked away and held them off. Vengeful, who was back last on the inside as they turned, has run second, ridden by A. O'Brien. And third to 3, our Prince Lou, R. Douglas. On race 6, the Berwick Coffee Store Restricted Handicap.
Heavy, normally, whatever you consider.
By 3 legs from Salamina, owned by Miss S. Fowler, B. Douglas, J. Arnott and L. Coles. Trained at Caulfield by G.L. Bennett and was ridden by Corey Mallion. Has now recorded its second win from 17 starts. Triangular first, has officially scored by a length. A neck between second and third, the time 1:38.4. The runner-up was 9, Vengeful, A. O'Brien. And third was 3, our Prince Lou, R. Douglas. The numbers on race 6, 5, 9 and 3. Right there.
Thank you, sir. Well called. Give us a moment if you like. Thanks for coming up. Long way down to do. Thank you, Rob. Terrific, right? Sounding good.